All right, everybody, it's time to lay down for bed and listen to a story. It's time for the night chicken, and you don't want to miss that now, do you? I didn't think so. Now, if everybody is ready, let's begin. Oh, my sweet dreamers, tuck yourselves in tight, for tonight we speak of something warmer than a blanket, something called shared courage. It was a mid-November night when the air held the sharp, clean scent of frost, promising to settle before dawn. Shy, the night chicken, patrolled the long, creaking boards of the night-end fence. She felt the weight of every shadow, the silent pressure of being the night defender. Her sleek black feathers, usually shimmering with purpose, seemed a little dimmer tonight. "A good turn, Shorty," Shy whispered, her green eyes scanning the dark forest line. "But I feel a wobble in the night, a loose tooth in the dark. We must double back." Shorty the cat, whose torn ear gave him a look of permanent mischief, gave a theatrical stretch. "A wobble, you say? That would be my fault, little shadow. I was just checking the compass of my nose, and I picked up the most urgent, mission-critical scent of lost starlight." Shy tilted her head. "Lost starlight? In dill," Shorty insisted, tapping his tattered collar. "It's shimmering right over the Moonflower Meadow, but it's too tiny for my big eyes to find." "You must use your legendary night sight, Shy. Go. I'll keep watch here. I'll make sure the fence doesn't sneeze." Seeing the unusual earnestness in Shorty's green eyes, Shy agreed. She slipped into the hedges, a ripple of velvet shadows, and moved toward the meadow. As soon as she was gone, Shorty bolted, not toward the fence, but toward the shed, his tail flicking with nervous excitement. Shy reached the Moonflower Meadow. Though the flowers themselves were sleeping beneath a dusting of silver frost, the field was anything but dark. It was glowing softly, not with the typical deep blue shine of the moonflowers, but with dozens of tiny, friendly lights. The mist and wisp firefly fairies had strung delicate, shining threads between the stiff reeds, creating an archway of tiny golden lanterns, each one glowing brighter than any dewdrop. As Shy stepped into the circle, a chorus of hushed, happy chirps and mews rose up. "Surprise!" whispered Skinny the raccoon, who popped up from behind a low boulder, his red and white bandana looking festive. Beside him stood Clive the sheep, his wool neatly combed, and little Darla the field mouse, holding a tray made from a curled-up leaf. Shy stopped, her brave heart doing a funny flip-flop that had nothing to do with danger. "It's a celebration of effort," Shorty announced, strutting into the circle, looking very pleased with his secret-keeping abilities. "A night to honor everyone who keeps the dark quiet." Clive, the most philosophical sheep in the county, stepped forward. "Night Chicken," he began, his voice soft as mist, "you are the shadow of the moon, and your courage is the anchor of our night. But even the biggest anchor needs a strong chain. We all see how far you stretch your wings, so tonight we celebrate the circle, not just the center." He pointed his nose around the gathering. "We celebrate Skinny, whose cleverness always finds the hidden path. We celebrate Darla, who keeps the water system running even during the dry moons. We celebrate Boris and Bella, who map the high air routes. As the fireflies buzzed contentedly, they shared the bounty sweet roasted pumpkin seeds saved by Skinny, tiny thimble cups of berry juice served by Darla, and soft dried clover from Clive's patch. Shy watched her friends, her brave, loyal, resourceful friends, laughing quietly in the soft, magical light. She realized the weight on her shoulders hadn't been a burden at all. It was just the feeling of being held up by a strong, loving circle. The night was not just hers to defend, but theirs to share. When the first cold hint of dawn began to gray the eastern sky, the party ended with gentle hugs and quiet good nights. Shy, Shorty, and Skinny retired to the cozy garden shed. As Shy settled onto her straw bed, the crescent moon pendant on her leg caught the faint light. The night was safe, not because she was the strongest, but because she was the most loved. and in the secret, quiet heart of the farm, that was the most powerful magic of all. That's the end of tonight's story, and now comes my favorite part. Let's close our eyes, listen to some soft music, and dream about Shy's next adventure. And while she's out there defending the night, we can sleep easy, knowing she's there, keeping us safe. Sleep tight, everyone, and don't bite any bed bugs.